Hi, Napstersgear here. Today I'm gonna do a short review on the Enlan EM01 blade. This is the smaller version of the Enlan EL01 with a few differences. First of all, this has a thumb stud. The Enlan EL01 has a finger flipper here. And second, this is much smaller than the Enlan EL01. The Enlan EM01 is cheap. Actually, this costs less than my other Kershaws in the same category. I don't know how much you can get this for in the US or in the other countries, but here in the Philippines, I was able to get it for 650 pesos. That's roughly maybe $15, 15 US dollars. Okay, you don't get cheap knives here that are of good quality, so I think this is a good buy for 650 pesos. And I like this. It has an 8CR13 MOV blade, and it takes an edge well. When I got it, I think it was at around a 17-degree angle, but I resharpened it and made it into a compound edge with a 17-degree secondary angle and a 21-degree primary angle, edge angle. And when I got it, actually it was already sharp out of the box, and I didn't have any problems with it. It's okay for medium duty tasks. I was able to cut some or split some small diameter bamboo, and I batoned it a little using small piece of wood. I won't whack it as hard as I whack my EL01, but this is okay actually for an EDC blade, and yeah, it's good value for the money. It's a good size for an EDC blade. The blade is 2 3/4 inches long, which is okay. The lockup is positive. You won't hesitate. Some knives don't make a positive sound or clicking sound, so sometimes you don't know if it's already locked. But here you can hear it well. See? Yeah, I'll do it slowly. There you go. So you can hear it. While I have a lot of positives on this knife, I also think it can be improved, because when I got it, the edges were sharp actually, and they didn't feel good in the hand. And also, the pocket clip is in a single position. You can't move it here or on the other side. So for a lefty, it kind of bothers me, but it's okay. I can live with it. And when I got it, the blade was very tight. You can hardly move it. But a little loosening of the pivot screw and adding some oil on the hinge became smooth. And when I got it also, there was no thread locker on that screw. So when I loosened it, after a day of use, the screw fell off. So I had to put some loctite in it to make it better. Now you might be wondering, this looks a little different than the Enlan EM01s you see on the internet. Well, I did some custom modifications on it. First of all, I rounded this edge, because in the original design, the edge was shaped something like that, which I didn't really like, so I sanded off that edge. And also, I made this space bigger, because I'm a lefty and I open the thumb stud from this side, so I needed more space there. And also, I sand this off because the lock bar was jutting out of this space. That was fine because you can easily unlock it, but for prolonged use, when you're holding it like that, it kind of hurts on the finger. I made maybe 20-30 pieces of barbecue sticks out of bamboo, and I split the bamboo and whittled the ends. They can become sharp for marshmallows. And after that, I had blisters here, so I had to sand this off to make it smoother and make it more flush against the body. I forgot to say, it has a G10 handle. It's not the grippiest handle I have held, but it's fairly okay. It's much more grippier than the FRN handles that I have on my Kershaw. So there you go. That's my short review of the Enlan EM01. Thanks for watching.